I do. I'm gonna like LARP as the 12-year-old who's obsessed with Minecraft right now. No. Over the weekend, Dream, a Minecraft YouTuber, finally revealed his face after years of anonymity on YouTube. And there were a lot of reactions. So people recorded their faces as they reacted to Dream taking his mask off, which is just a plain like smiley face mask that he wears.
He looks exactly like I imagined he looked.
I actually found out that Dream existed last year when in like summer last year he put out this song and it was like supposed to be lame. It was like a really lame song.
Holy
and
shit.
Honestly, if you've ever seen the show Chuck, it sounds like a lot of the music they used in the show Chuck.
It's like Simple Plan got worse.
It was supposed to be like a really like emotional, vulnerable message.
Sounded like weirdly Irish to me.
About like why he wears a mask online. And it went viral as a sound on TikTok in this one part of the song where it goes like, that's what the mask is. That's what the point of the mask is.
I went downstairs to get a coffee as you were playing it. I could not handle it. It was so bad.
It was really bad. And people dunked on him pretty hard when he put out that song because it was just terrible. And so he revealed his face. He's a normal looking guy. People have like celebrated his face reveal video a lot.
I'm gonna just show up image of him.
And it was interesting because in the video he like angled his face to like I guess his good side really aggressively and awkwardly the whole time. And so he looks just exactly how you would expect him to look.
How I expect him
like
to
almost too normal to the point where it's suspicious.
That it's always been a different person. He hired this guy
maybe.
to play him. Oh, that'd be awesome.
That'd be funny. But people are this kind of like started a conversation about the value of anonymity online if you want to be a YouTuber or influencer of some kind.
It's important. I mean, do you think it's important?
I don't know, because there's
a lot of my favorite YouTubers are at least anonymous in name and image. Or like you could probably find them.
Yeah, like Clownfish TV,
like or Yellow Flash. He just goes by Yellow Flash, and he's got an avatar up. Like a lot of the ones, or Sinatra Says. Mm-hmm. A lot of the ones that I like have very like don't put a picture up, don't do anything like that.
Listen, I'd hide my face if I released that god awful song as well.
Have either of you heard of Corpse Husband?
Mm-mm.
No.
Okay. So he's another anonymous influencer. He got famous for his deep voice, which a lot of women think is very sexy.
How sexy?
It's like it's so deep that it's almost like he's trying to echolocate.
Wait, is that the guy who does the videos where it's like like when it's difficult to sing a song because you have a deep voice and the song doesn't make any sense? Like I think I've seen. He's
like a rapper, but it's more like spoken word.
Okay.
And he just makes these like weird, cringy, sexual songs.
Because his voice is deep.
His voice is deep, and like everyone seems to assume that he's attractive, but like he's anonymous, so you don't know, and it's all about the intrigue and the mystique. I think maybe for male influencers it could be like more valuable because women like voices, I guess, and like men care about the visuals. So you can't be anonymous as a female.
There's literally no benefit to being an anonymous female,
dude,
unless you're just tragically ugly, which is usually not the case.
But have a really good voice.
Random Dane fact. So I'm pretty into voices myself. I can't. There's this chick. Do you know the redhead from the '70s show? She has every single aspect that should make me like her, but her voice is so weird that I can't. I literally go, hi, guys. Like, she just talks like a
She's
dude.
real tall, if I remember correctly, that lady.
She's cute, but like her voice is...
It's more important how women look than how they sound, I think.
Unless you sound like Donna.
But like...
For me.
That's why...
Whoa, the other redhead in Suits was also called Donna.
Yeah.
Are redheads just called Donna?
Rafferty.
Are
All
they?
of them. Donna.
I'm just going to walk up to redheads like, hey, Donna. They're like, hey.
Donna is just the female version of your name.
Donna.
Yeah.
Dana. I don't know. Danielle.
There's some women that have like really like there's the actress who was in Grimm in the first season. She's Iranian and she's got this really deep gravelly voice, but she's older, so it probably wouldn't have been that great in her like 20s, but once you're in your 50s or your 60s, it kind of adds to the mystique of the sci-fi characters she would play.
Yeah.
It's like deep, like talk like seriously, like more gravelly than that even. Like,
I mean, on social media, because you are yourself and you're not generally playing a character, or if you are, you're just exaggerating your real personality. It could be valuable to be anonymous just so that you can maintain a private life while making money off of like making content online. So like, I feel like maybe Dream revealing his face could be a bad move long term, even though it's getting him a lot of attention in the short term.
the mask is iconic. His face is bland and forgettable.
Yeah, like him being anonymous and having that mask is his appeal. It's his brand, and he's kind of throwing that away.
You can't put it back on.
And also, like, that's why he had like so much fan art and like fan fiction made about him, because there's just the element of mystery, and now he's lost it.
This may seem stupid, like a stupid comparison, but the pro wrestler Kane started with a mask, and then they removed it, and then they tried to have him go back to the mask later, and it was never really the same after that, because once your face is revealed, and it just, you can't go home again. It's not the same thing.
I bet.
Yeah, so I want to show Addison Rae's reaction
it's
to
so
Dream's
ridiculous
face reveal, because the reactions to this video have just been like so over the top.
Why is she so excited?
I really don't know.
Can I play the music with it?
I
don't know if I
maybe don't.
Okay, so it's only 6 seconds long. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I'm gonna start over. I'm gonna make
We'll
it full
do it
screen.
live.
We'll do it live.
I mean, I guess if it's just 6 seconds, you can like play it, because she like shrieks. She shrieks.
Dude, it's so pathetic.
Addison!
Like,
Addison!
Oh my god, it's a
She's
generic looking white
screaming.
guy.
He's like a normal looking dude. She's like, oh my god, a normal looking dude. I feel like I saw him at Starbucks earlier.
You probably did.
Yeah.
and like, to be honest, if you're a guy, no one cares how you look. No one cares.
Where is this coming
There's
from?
less social benefit.
It's coming from literally the fact that no one cares. That's where it's coming
I
from.
disagree with
Like,
That's so
I
not
disagree
true,
with that.
dude.
I disagree with that.
generally, like, if you are on YouTube and you're a public facing person, it does not matter how you look.
I mean, it helps if you're a
Like,
stud.
there are people like Leafy or JonTron in the same exact sphere. No one cares how they look. No one cares. Ethan Klein.
Okay,
Fair
No
price.
one cares how they look.
Fair
no
point.
one cares.
let's push back from no one and just say it's less important.
It's
There we
a
go.
lot less important. Okay, I'm anti-nuance, so I'll just say no one cares. But
Fair.
like, I don't know. I just feel like this is a horrible move for his career and also for his personal life, because now he's going to have to deal with people coming up to him in public and being like, "Are you Dream? Can I have a selfie?"
Well, also, it just
like,
he's not gonna stand out anymore. He's just another dude now. I don't think he should have done it. I think he should have just left it on.
yeah. I think his success online is going to
Maybe
suffer.
he's ready to get
Marshmallow ever
chicks.
get unmasked?
Nope.
It's still like
Not yet.
Other people will wear it sometimes during performances and then take the mask off and be like, ooh.
He probably wants to date.
Yeah.
He's like he wants to.
That's a huge thing, I'm sure.
Yeah.
It'd be really funny if like what you do is like you put a marshmallow costume in your room and then you just never explain it, and you're just like, you just allude to it vaguely, like, oh yeah, it's for work, and then you just never acknowledge like what it's for, and then you just lead them to believe that that's who you are.
Yeah.
I guess it'd be hard to do if you don't have marshmallow money though.
Right. Well, I'm sure Dream has good money off of his.
Maybe that one would have been easier.
Persona.
That would have
Dude,
been
join a
easier
gym.
to like just put the Dream mask in the corner and be like, yeah, it's for work.
Come get
So
Jack with
creepy.
Come
So
get Jack with
creepy.
me at Soldier Fit.
Yeah,
So-
I just wanted to point this out, like, as like a cautionary tale. Like, you can't just break the illusion.
Is
for
there
everyone.
an example of a woman that remains anonymous?
There are anonymous female YouTubers.
Aiden Paladin.
There was this one chick on
Aiden
Twitch.
Paladin is a
VTubers
YouTuber.
in general.
Yeah, but Aiden Paladin is a YouTuber that does. She's a sociology like a master's program in sociology, and does really great like detailed data-driven breakdowns of like social of like things going on in society. Like she did this really great breakdown of like why Donald Trump won in 2016 and a bunch of other like really good videos. But she would always have an animated version of herself on screen whenever she was doing her videos.
If you're faceless as a woman online and you're successful regardless, then that speaks to like the content of what you're posting, and that's great, but also it doesn't help amplify your message.
Does it? So is the idea that there could be like the perfect situation for a woman who uses the fact that they're faceless as like a way to really drive home the importance of their work, and that becomes like, even if it's not
a selling point,
even
in
if
and of
it's not
itself? I
super
don't know.
great, but it becomes a selling point because they're like, look at her, she doesn't even have to put her face to market it.
This speaks to like, I guess, a turning point in the history of the internet, because anonymity used to be the default.
Yeah.
And now it's gone the opposite direction, where if someone's anonymous, they're going out of their way to do that.
Yeah.
We, for instance, are not in any way anonymous. We have our full names out there, our faces, and we reveal our personal details to a certain extent as well.
Yeah, my address is...
So like... And it wasn't even considered that this show would feature anonymous hosts.
Yeah,
like, that wasn't even in consideration.
Yeah, I mean,
Our names are literally next to our faces right now.
Yeah, like, I just, I find that interesting, because in the beginning of the internet, in that, like, Wild West era, no one would even consider putting all of that information out there.
What was the meme? It was like 1998 says don't accept rides from strangers. 2008, don't reveal your information on the internet. 2018, reveal your information to a stranger by Uber and get a ride from somebody on the internet.
Right?
Like,
Yeah.
that's the world we live in now.
Yeah. Pretty weird, huh?
I mean, you can't go back. Like, you can't go back. And
after you're anonymous and then you reveal who you are, can't go back from that either.
No, you can't. That's an irreversible decision. Like, you could.
I wonder if people know his real name. I don't think they know his real name.
Wait, his name
either.
isn't Dream? So I'm trying to think of like the YouTubers that like they did like Neon and Geeky did a face reveal when they reached 100,000 followers, but it was a very quick clip at the end of a specific video, and then they never started putting their faces on their videos. After that, like, you can still or okay, there's a YouTuber that I really like when I talk about Normie, not her YouTube, but she's a musician and an Instagrammer and a TikToker named Sheena Melwani. She's a singer from Boston, and her husband goes by The Real Indian Dad, and they would always use the animated face for him whenever he's on video. It'd be like a 3D image of a face that would cover his head, and then they basically said, if I get to 1 million followers on Instagram, we'll do a face reveal, and they did, and he looks literally exactly like, it's just an overblown version.
Funny.
It's awesome. Like, but her thing was like, she would do videos where she would sing songs and he would interrupt her and insult the song. Like it was great. But like, yeah, that was somebody who was anonymous. Granted, his platform's a lot smaller.
I followed this girl on Instagram who was kind of like a smaller fashion blogger influencer girl, and she hid her boyfriend until they got married. She hid his face on everything and like strategically did all of their pictures to hide his face.
Get all that chum.
And called him like a fake, like a screen name, until they got married, and then revealed her new last name, his face, etc.
Well, now she can take him for half, so it's fine.
One of my favorite internet videos of all time is a Twitch lady, for lack of a better term, basically revealing to all her stans that she had a boyfriend. And it was incredible.
That's a form of anonymity too.
Because people were unsubscribing live, and she was...
Well, that happened to, what's her name?
Crying.
That happened to Nicolol. When she got famous really fast, and then she's like, I have a boyfriend, and then the script writer is like, oh, just kidding. Hold on.
But
Hold
that's
on.
Do you think that the conventionally attractive
That's incredible.
25-year-old girl living in a penthouse apartment in Austin, Texas isn't dating?
Isn't dating?
I mean, I met my girl in
Excuse me?
chat, but you know, it's rare.
That is I feel bad for those guys.
But
But like for
Imagine
the women
thinking-
who show their faces like on Twitch or whatever, their form of anonymity is like the ambiguity of their relationship status.
Oh yeah,
And if you
absolutely.
lose that, that's a big deal.
imagine thinking that you're gonna date someone because you're subscribed to them. Like, how do you get there?
I mean,
Mentally,
I wish I
emotionally.
could tell you. I have no idea.
I would imagine it happens more to guys.
no,
than girls.
obviously, this is a guy
Yeah.
issue.
Like,
It's an issue.
no, I'm saying I imagine more guys actually end up meeting girls because of their platforms than girls, because the girls can get any guy they want anyways.
Except all the ladies that drool for me in pop culture chat. Like, I'm guess this must be problematic to find out, but
That you are in fact taken.
We're going to
No,
get-
I'm not.
Like thousands
I am.
unsubscribing at this very moment.
Imagine my
the
girlfriend's
view-
watching right now, and she's
The
like,
view
"What do you mean you're
count
not?"
just drops off a freaking cliff, and everyone's like, "I'm out of here."
How were we to know there were hundreds of single women
We
Waiting
gained
for
the view.
Dane.
We gained
waiting for
viewers.
Dane?
We're like, thank God.
Thanks for watching this clip, guys. If you want to see full episodes or follow us on social media, links are in the description below. Bye.
Bye.